All right. Great job, everyone who preached before me. Thank you so much for everyone. I'm so grateful to God that I'm able to stand here and preach to you tonight. I'm so grateful for Tomiwa giving me the title, Zealous and Persistent Preaching. And for everyone who doesn't know me, my name is Laurent. I'm a student. I'm 22 years old, and I got the great privilege to lead the FO ministry, the campus ministry at my university. So could you please, everyone, please open their Bibles in 1 Samuel 28. So when I first heard the title of my church, the first thought that came to my mind, I'm gonna be open with you guys. The first thought was, why does he ask me to preach this? I don't have an example to preach from. That's the first thing that came into my mind. I was like, I didn't baptize anyone on my campus. My last personal Bible study was over a month ago. Why should I stand here? And I shared this with Victor, and what he told me, bro, it's not about the results, it's about persistence. It's about loving God, loving people, because we know the command that God gave us in Matthew 28 is to keep and make disciples. He doesn't say keep and go look for the results. No, go make disciples. Keep preaching. So if you, and that's what I see. If you don't love God and don't love people, then your preaching will not be persistent. You will preach for a week, and then you'll be like, after a week, it will be like, no results, no. So let's see. I'm not just want to preach this story. I want to preach from the Bible. So in 1 Samuel 28, let's look at the man who was only focusing on the results and not on God and not on people. So in 1 Samuel 28, in verse 5, it reads, when Saul saw the Philistine army, he was afraid. Terror filled his heart. I hope there's no cowards in the church today. Amen. He inquired of the Lord, but the Lord did not answer him by dreams or Urim or prophets. Saul then said to his attendants, find me a woman who is a medium, so I might go and inquire her. So what do we see here? Saul didn't get an answer from God, and immediately he turned away. Saul was looking at the results. He was like, God, do this, do this, do this. And God was like, nope. So how's your reaction? Is your reaction to immediately turn away from God? Because that's what he did. He literally turned to a medium, like from the historical, like from the context we know that like he used to kill all the mediums. He used to drive them out of Israel because it was against the command of God. But then, as soon as God didn't answer him anymore, he went back to the mediums. He went against his own, against his own beliefs. So I've been on my campus for more than 1.5 years now, and I can be honest, I've not met a single open person. No one. I personally have not met anyone, but I'm still there, you know. I'm still preaching there. I'm still continuing, and it's not. And I can remember. We first started this campus on the leadership of Tom, and I remember when we started, like of course Tom is a great leader. We all love Tom. How could you not? But I remember when he led this campus, and I was under his leadership. Like every evening, I would be like, "Hey, bro, what are we doing tomorrow? What time are we gonna be on campus tomorrow? What are we doing? Can I come? What's the plan for tomorrow?" And then Tom sadly left. Amen. He's doing great things in Warsaw. But then Victor took over leadership, and like I didn't change. I did the exact same. I was like, "Hey, bro, what are we doing tomorrow? Where are we preaching? What are we doing? Come on, what's going on? What are we doing on this campus? What are we doing to help the people?" So. Some simple questions for you. Do you want to be on campus, or would you rather be somewhere else? Do you tell your campus leader your availability, or does he need to ask you if you can come tomorrow? Do you communicate your studies and other obligations up front, or do you just spontaneously say that you're not coming? Are you a blessing for your campus ministry, or another thing that your leader has to take care of, besides helping the students there? So that's what I want to ask you. You know, they call me Loving Laurent, and I want to love you by telling you the truth. Amen? So an example for this, an example for persistence. We can also find in Matthew 15, don't go there. The Canaanite woman, she kept on asking. She persisted in asking Jesus. And what did he do? He blessed it. And I know that God will bless the efforts. I don't know how he will do it. I know that God will bless your efforts. You know what I can say? For myself, I can say that honestly, I'm very bad with people. Very bad. Like if you would have seen me before, you would know what I mean. You would absolutely know what I mean. And I know that most of you, you're way more like talkative people. You're way better with people. So I believe that if you would put in the effort, that if you would put in more effort, if you would keep persistent, this room would explode. Next week, we couldn't fill this room anymore. So my point for you, I borrowed this point from you from one of your sermons. My point for you is very simple. Keep preaching. I love you, and to God be all the glory.
Sold out disciple in the fight to this day. I know we don't want to be another movement of men, but we have got to be the movement of our God again.